tell me about this game. It's called D, and you said it's kind of a prerequisite to Resident Evil?
Yeah. I think this one came out around in the mid-90s, 1995, 96-ish. A little bit before Resident Evil. It's kind of one of the early survival horror genres type of games. It's what's good about it too is like going back and playing it now, realizing how much it scared me back then. It's kind of hilarious because if you look at the graphics now, it's very primitive.
Welcome to Creepalachia. We got an outside the box episode for y'all today involving some gaming with Tyler Evans with GenerationGapGaming. Thank you for being here, sir.
Glad to be here, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So I got an email from you on hey, I'm a gaming YouTuber. You want to figure out how to collaborate? And I was like, Lord, yeah. So we have a show together. I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to have fun regardless. So we have a game loaded up here. Tell me about this. Tell me about you first off. Give me some backstory about you.
Okay, well, my name's Tyler. I think I kind of connected with your show a lot because you sound a lot like me.
Perfect.
I don't live in West Virginia anymore, but I grew up and born and raised Logan, West Virginia. Both me and my wife are both from there. Mm-hmm. Basically, started a YouTube channel with my kids back in 2017. The kids were pretty little then. And just wanted to do some fun videos, create some stuff. And it kind of just shifted over time to where we got pretty serious about it. And some things that we made, people actually like to watch. So it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, you got over 81,000 subscribers on YouTube. So how many years exactly?
2017 was when we started.
So you've been grinding.
Yeah, and I'd say probably around 2020 to 2024 during pandemic time, videos slowed down a lot. Mm-hmm. Kind of just picked it back up, I'd say, within the past year or so. But yeah, seems to be back on track pretty good.
And you was telling me that you try to post once a month?
Yeah, that's what I try to. It seems like what the type of videos that really took off for us were more like documentary style secrets and history video of the retro games. Mm-hmm. So that's more my area, like the old Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Genesis. That's more my style. And it seemed like the NES secrets and history videos where I did real deep dives in them is what people enjoyed watching. So it takes me a while to really get enough research to bring something that's a little bit different and a little bit different perspective. So yeah, once a month is good for me, along with trying to keep up with my full-time job and everything like that.
That's fun. And you just you posted a video about Nightmare on Elm Street. So you do horror games occasionally?
Yeah, I try to do them, especially more around October, stuff like that. So yeah, I was really into horror games, and my kids are into horror games too. Like my kids love Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh yeah, they are huge into that. So yeah. Yeah,
my daughter loves Five Nights at Freddy's. We went to the haunted house in Universal.
Oh, did you?
It was pretty sweet, but it was kind of commercialized. But I mean, it was Freddy. There he was standing on stage, and they were doing the dancing and stuff. But it was tons of fun. All right, so tell me about this game. It's called D, and you said it's kind of a prerequisite to Resident Evil?
Yeah. I think this one came out around in the mid-90s, 1995, 96-ish. A little bit before Resident Evil. And it's kind of one of the early survival horror genres type of games. It's what's good about it too is like going back and playing it now, realizing how much it scared me back then. It's kind of hilarious because if you look at the graphics now, it's very primitive, just like the early 3D graphics. I mean, the lady's hair looks like straw on a broomstick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's still just like a good classic to introduce games that were there right before Resident Evil and for all those genres kicked off, like Five Nights at Freddy's. But this game is more just like early survival horror. It's more like a point and click adventure, almost interactive movie type, but you solve puzzles. There's a lot of creepy jump scares. I definitely know, like, if this is the first time you would ever play this game, do it in the dark with some headphones. I don't care how bad the graphics are, you'll still get scared playing this game.
Right. Well, I'm pretty hyped. Let's go ahead and fire this up. So tell me the concept behind this game.
Well, basically, it centers around this lady named Laura Harris. I think I know her name's Laura, but I think it's Harris. Her father is some prominent doctor in Los Angeles. He kind of goes berserk at a hospital and kind of goes on a rampage, killing people. And she comes there, and once she comes there, there's some like supernatural element that she gets portaled to an ancient castle. And basically now you're locked in a castle and you have to go through here trying to escape, do different puzzles to try to make your way through the castle and actually figure out what's going on.
Tons of fun. Well, and it's made by Warp Inc. or Acclaim, or
I think Warp made it and Acclaim published.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Good deal. All right. So your main character's name is
Laura. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so that's Laura with the straw hair. Yeah, but you just kind of it's one of those old games, almost like I don't know if you played Myst back in the day.
Oh yes,
it's kind of those where you just kind of explore, do different puzzles and such like that.
Dude, Myst was everything back in the day. It just was so different. Soldier of Fortune was amazing on the computer.
Laura. Yeah, this is her dad actually coming to her in a vision. It's kind of hard to see just in the old primitive graphics, but basically he's just telling her that I'm trying to connect with you. And
I love the voice acting. Solid. Oh, there he is.
Genuinely scary vibes for back then. I mean, it really was. Well done. This is another world. One thing that's cool about this game too is like I played this a lot. Like obviously I was probably like 13 or 14 or something like that, and hadn't played the game in years. And this was probably about 5 or 6 years ago. So I saw something that just reminded me of the game, and I was just talking with my wife about it, and she saw the disc of the game, and she was like, "I played that game too."
Yeah,
and it's just weird that she played it because she never played games. And like I didn't know her then. I guess it was just a game that her dad had. It was just strange that this was a game both me and my wife played, and she never plays video games.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, but I mean, apparently it had it has a cult following now. It wasn't. I think it was bigger in Japan than it was here, but it still holds up pretty well today. And I think it's actually a rare game. If you actually have a physical copy of it, it's worth a decent amount of money.
So it was a computer game back in '95.
Well, back in '95, I think it first started out either like on the. I think it was first on the original PlayStation, then the Sega Saturn, and the Panasonic 3DO. I had it for that 3DO system.
Okay.
But I think it later came out on the computer, but it was in the era of like original PS1, that kind of stuff.
Sure. Lord, yeah, son, let's explore. So for the folks listening, we're walking through a beautiful looking castle with some low candlelit stairs. And it kind of, I mean, this is pretty solid graphics for 95. Like the camera's moving well with the POV, and
yeah, they couldn't like, these are all like pre-rendered stuff for back then. So nothing looks finished if you compare it to today, and
it took 48 years to complete. It's like to render 2 frames took 3 days.
Yeah, and I think this game actually has a timer. I think it's like literally you have to beat it within 2 hours. It's like a real time timer. You just don't see it. See, like that's the jump scare stuff, you know.
That's a good one. That's pretty raw for 95.
Yeah.
When did Resident Evil 2 come out? Was it 90? Around then? 96, 7?
I would say 96 or 7 was the first one. I would say the second one's probably like the next year. You know how they, I would say, yeah, late 90s, definitely before 2000.
Yeah, that was my religion.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2. I never beat games, though. I always just, quit in frustration. But I always dreamed of being able to beat it. What I love doing is watching my friends play. Like Silent Hill 2, which came out later. I think I was around 15 years old. I can't remember. It seemed like it was around 99, 2000. I watched a buddy beat that in one night, and it was like fantastic.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it was. And now you have so many walkthroughs that you watch, and You know, people. It must be a thing.
Oh yeah, it's
that
definitely
people
a
enjoy
thing.
doing.
Gosh, it's been forever since I played this. This is like doing it for the first time again. Oh yeah, these are these little scarab beetles. This is apparently a part of the story. She has these flashbacks every time she sees these little beetles for whatever reason. It's somehow linked to the story of her mother. Her mother died, and each one gives you like a flashback of what happened.
Right.
And apparently I read a thing on this one time that those beetles are never in the same place anytime you play the game. It's totally random. So it's not like you can just memorize the game.
So, and I'll ask the same question over and over again because I just have a terrible memory. But is her dad in purgatory?
Like, I don't know. You kind of don't. Yeah, that's what it makes you think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what it was.
Of course, no spoilers for a 40-year-old game.
Yeah.
Let's see, it'd be 30. It'd be 30. Yeah. 30 years old. Yeah, and it does have a lot of Silent Hill or Resident Evil vibes.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Totally the same element, but not like the running and shooting and all that stuff. But I think there's a certain combination you have to open these drawers, and something almost kind of magical happens. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. What was Myst about? I can't even. I just remember you walking around in this land by yourself.
It was like this magical land that you were going around. I think you were some traveler trying to help this one guy who was like an author that made all these magical books that were like Myst portal books. Mm-hmm. Like you could use the books to travel to different worlds that guy wrote. And for some reason, his two sons got trapped in the book. And you were basically trying to decide whether you should help the dad or the two sons, like who's really evil, who's the people you should help to try to get out of the books they're trapped in. Mm-hmm. And you would travel all these different mystical worlds and solve puzzles and stuff to try to get them pages of their books so they could escape.
How fun. Did they ever revamp that game?
Oh, they did multiple sequels. I think they did. Yeah, they did like Myst 2 was called Riven, I think. Myst 3 was called Exile.
Riven, I remember that.
Yeah, I know. I never really played anything except the first one. I played Riven and Exile, but they kind of made them too hard. Like the puzzles weren't logical. Mm-hmm. It just made zero sense. So for me, at least my interest fell off big time after just the original Myst. Because me and my dad played that. I think that's why I like it so much. It was a game that me and my dad really bonded over. We literally played through every bit of it together. And it took us a while. It probably took us a month to really get through it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, my dad and I still talk about Myst now.
You think that's why you stuck toward the retro vibe of gaming? Like, I know you mentioned like, well, I don't really play newer games.
I mean, I do play some newer games like Cuphead. And now that my kids are a little older, we don't play it as much. So I would get into some of the games that my kids would play, and we would get together and do that. We really got into Cuphead, but yeah, I still say it's probably just a good bit of nostalgia for me. I like playing the retro games. Really big into like NES, Sega Genesis, Sega CD. That's my jam right now.
Oh yeah, I got a Raspberry Pi in there with on an arcade with like, I don't know, 30,000 games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm always in there playing Golden Tee is my usual go-to.
Oh, Golden Tee is awesome. I love that game.
It's good. It's got like 28 versions because those they have like the ones that just people decided to make and rename. Like there's, I don't know, there's like 100 Super Mario Brothers on there.
Oh god, yeah,
with different characters.
Yeah, people do all these crazy revisions and mods.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, I'm not good at that. I've seen some people make some crazy ones, and they make it like ramp up the difficulty like crazy to where like yeah, there's no way you could beat this game.
Yeah,
impossible.
So are there different color scarabs like the Avengers Power Glove or what's
No, they're all. I think there's like 3 or 4 different scarabs in the game. They're just scattered throughout. Okay, that's kind of our first thing. That's a key that we have to use on one of these doors hidden in that fireplace. So there is a little bit of interactivity.
I mean, I'm surprised how. This is. Well, you said 3DO. Was that the concept? Like, was that one of the first systems that had 3-dimensional games?
Yeah, I think that's what they're going for because it was that first era of polygon 3D animated. You know what I mean? Even though it looks pretty crude, it still is 3-dimensional compared to.
I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, for back then, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I think I know where to take this key. But like I said, though, like when you played this game back then and it was dark at night and you're by yourself, I mean, this was genuinely creepy.
Oh, yeah. I can see this freaking me out now. I mean, it just has just a weird vibe to it.
I think I have to take the key to that door.
We'll call her Mamie Thurman. This is her backstory.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched your video on Mamie Thurman. That was great, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, you was telling me, being from Logan County, in that neck of the woods, Mamie is obviously a staple in the campfire stories.
Oh yeah, I mean it's still a legitimate thing that people talk about now. Like my parents back in Logan, we have a pretty extended family on my mom's side. Like all the cousins were pretty close growing up. So my parents do this thing every year called Cousins Camp, where all of our kids get together and like stay at their house for the weekend. And the last one they had here, they took them all up to 22 Mountain and did the whole Mamie Thurman thing and freaked everybody out.
That's always a good
all the
time.
New kids out pretty good.
Then explain to them how it's one of the earliest documented cases of false convictions. It's a really good, crowd pleaser.
Yeah, you know, say that one didn't follow up as well.
Yeah,
but the rolling uphill gets them pretty good.
Yeah,
and then acting like she's getting in the back of the car with you.
Right. Yeah. So the rolling uphill. Where is the exact section to do that? I have not done that.
I haven't done it in forever, and when I experienced it, I was a kid, so I don't remember exactly where they were, but I think it's right at the bottom of the hill. There's almost like a little bridge or something right before it. I think it's like an optical illusion. You know what I mean? That it looks like you're this way and you're rolling uphill, but you're really downhill. I don't know the exact specifics of it, but I think it's like an optical illusion, but it does really look like you're rolling uphill if you put the car in neutral.
We should figure out how to do a scientific test. Like go out there and make a little video. Yeah,
I'd be down. It'd be fun.
I'll have to go over there. I've been to 22 Mine Road several times. And I actually went there before I knew anything about. I didn't realize that was where Mamie Thurman was murdered. Yeah. I just knew that there was an organization there that was doing some work on a reclaimed strip mine. So they had like a farm up there and all kinds of different things. I didn't realize someone got murdered on the mountain. So
really?
Yeah. So after I realized that, I was like, oh, hey, how about that? That sucks. But
I think I just remembered something about the game here. I think there's a puzzle that I have to get a combination. And it's somewhere around here that I can get the number. It's been so long since I played it, but I really think I know. I just didn't remember exactly what the number was, but I do remember what you have to do to go find that number.
666. That's always the number. Yeah, actually, that's never been a number in a puzzle.
I know,
game, but maybe one day.
Yeah.
What's that? A mirror? Or no, that's
like an old wine barrel.
Yeah, like whiskey or something.
I think there's something. Yeah, there's a door in this corridor. And that's where you... Oh. I don't think you can die in the game. So I think...
You can't die in the game?
No,
Perfect.
You can't die, but yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there's this other part that I have to do first. I think I know what it is.
Big wall of spikes took us out.
Yeah, because you have to do something to... get the wall to go backwards. And I think I remember a little bit how you got to retract it, but yeah, you can't go over to that door until you do this.
Bloody Mary in the mirror.
I know.
Here we go. Did you ever do that?
I was still never man enough to do it.
I can't do it now.
I'll admit it. I never did it.
I can't do it now.
Well, our big one was not Bloody Mary. It was say Candyman 3 times. That's what everybody would say. Like say Candyman in the mirror.
Did you ever watch that movie?
No, I haven't. My wife said it was really good. I never watched it. I know the guy who plays it and everything like that. But
he's dead.
He just passed away recently, didn't he?
Yeah, he was in the Final Destination movies too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, never done Candyman. That was a raw movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Which I think Jordan Peele redid it, or no, he produced.
Oh, there was a new one?
Yeah, they redid it. They redid the first one.
Okay.
All right, so we got a solo door up here in the attic. I don't know if this is an attic. I don't think it's an attic.
I think there might be some. We've been in this room before. I think there was something in this room that I may have missed.
Gotcha. How big is the map? Do you know?
I don't know. It's pretty extensive. Like I think like I said, they give you 2 hours to beat it, but I think it takes well more than that to really get through it.
They give you 2 hours.
Yeah. It's like literally. Well, no, I don't think they do give you more than 2 hours. I think it's literally like there's a 2. Like if you go to the inventory, there's a clock in there. And it's literally in real time, kind of like that old Zelda game, Majora's Mask, which was in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Like you only had so much time where, it literally game over.
And then you just got to start over.
Yeah.
Dude, games were hard. They're a lot harder back then.
Oh, gosh.
Like I'll try to beat Karate Kid and I can't get past the first stage.
Oh, you're talking about the old Nintendo Karate Kid?
It's impossible.
I can beat it. I did a video on it.
I can't even beat the first stage.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
No, just practice over time. But yeah,
I'll have to watch that one.
No, yeah, there's definitely a knack to it. You almost have to do a kick that's like you kick before their face gets there, and then they'll kind of just run into your foot.
Nice.
But yeah,
I'll have to check that out because I started playing. I was like, I just keep dying. I can't get past the first stage, and then I just turn it off. But like Battletoads.
Oh, Battletoads is awesome. But yeah, I still have never beaten that game to this day.
Contra is tough.
I beat Contra, but I mean not without the Konami code, you know.
Right.
But yeah, Battletoads. I have a friend that is he's a YouTuber also. He can like go through Battletoads without dying. It's insane.
Now the hardest part was where you race those little jet skis or something.
Yeah, the turbo tunnel. That's what it's called. Yeah, typically the turbo tunnel. Yeah, that's a rough one. I can actually make it through the turbo tunnel. I forget what level was right after that, but I'm pretty well spent after the turbo tunnel, and I just feel like I accomplished something so good by beating that.
Right.
But I don't think I've made it past the level of after the turbo tunnel.
Yeah. The only one I was okay at was Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I love that game too, man.
Yeah.
Who was your character if you had...
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang? Okay, cool.
I used to practice eating my chicken tenders like I was a dragon at Burger King when I was like 6 years old. I remember vividly, I would sit there and I would set up the little chicken tender and I'd act like I'd turn into the dragon.
Yeah.
And then bite, the chicken tender in half.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time. That's why I got the arcade in there specifically for that game. But just the nostalgia feeling of it is so fun.
No, it's a big deal. Apparently, I was very impressionable with like pop culture and stuff back then. So I guess that's why I'm really into that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, mine. I would dive into stuff like that because my parents didn't get along too well, and I played like World Series baseball was a big one.
Oh
World Series baseball '95.
Yes,
you just smash home runs all day.
I love that game. I played entire season as the White Sox because I played my little league team at the time was the White Sox. I didn't really care for the actual major league team, but. You could. It didn't matter who it was.
There was some kind of glitch.
Bombs.
It was some kind of glitch. Frank Thomas would hit a home run every time.
Yeah, him and there was I forget the guy's first name, Pasqua or something. Him and Frank Thomas were just unstoppable on that game.
Yeah, it had Frank Thomas and then it had the other guy, the first baseman, Robin Ventura.
Oh, yeah.
The one he was on there.
The one that got beat up by Nolan Ryan.
Yeah. He dotted his eyes for him, son. At like 55 years old or something.
Know.
I can't remember. Or he's probably in his 40s, but yeah, that was amazing.
Nolan Ryan, he's a wild man. He's a tough dude.
Dude, I think he was so gray and bald and wrinkled when he retired. I was like, man, this is awesome. You can just play baseball forever.
Well, I think he come back in his late 50s, early 60s and did like a first pitch and he still threw it in the 80s or something.
Oh, nice.
It was crazy.
I can believe it.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't stop.
There's a good documentary about him.
Oh, yeah.
What is this thing? A toilet?
This is that puzzle. and I need the numbers for it. I've got to try to find. There's a certain way you open up those drawers. And we'll go back to there. I'll try a couple different combinations. And because once I open those doors the right way, I'll get something that gets those spikes away.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can try to get the number for that.
Dude, I mean, I totally could see like a 8-year-old playing this and shit their pants.
Yeah. For real.
Know?
Yeah.
It's
well, I
things
mean,
were different. Things are different in the dark when you're by yourself.
Oh yeah,
They
definitely
just
for
are.
sure. Well, and I tell you right now, I'd say the scariest game I've played in a long time, and my kids got me to play it, was that they did a VR version of Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you done that?
Oh no, I will not.
Dude, I was genuinely scared. They were cracking up at me genuinely, but I'm just like, guys, like I'm legitimately scared. I do not want to do this anymore. I did not enjoy playing it because it's like you were like right on top. You were like they were this close to your face.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And you had to like act, you were a mechanic working on the animatronics at night. And so like you'd have to, there was like some screw way in the back and you'd have to go all the way in the back. And like right when you get there, like the jaw would lock open. Yeah, no, it was rough. No.
Man, VR is it's too much. For one, I get motion sick. I can't do
too.
it. I can't do it.
I didn't do that like the first 2 years I played it, but here within the past few years, like, yeah, I can't do it. Well, because one of the reasons I try to play it, my son Blake, he's part of the channel too, but he hasn't done much on it in years.
Well, that's sad.
Well, this is the thing. We kind of got the raw end of the deal. So like 2017, we started the channel, and I think it was around 2019 on YouTube. You ever hear of like COPPA? Do you know what I'm talking about? It was an act. It was basically a legal act that they started really cracking down on kids being in content for money because it was kind of people were doing inappropriate stuff. And basically YouTube, once that COPPA stuff came out, they basically just did a blanket. Anything with the kids not going to be monetized. We're not going to push it out. So basically after like 2019 there for about 3 or 4 years, anytime I would have the kids on the video, they would act like they couldn't show it. They would like give me all these no monetization or no anywhere they're going to promote it. This video isn't going to show up. So it really changed the element of the channel, and it made my son Blake and my daughter Emma, made them a little bit more leery about being on the channel.
You couldn't just approve it? Like, no, this is my kids.
No, they were, I think it was just so new and they were just so scared about getting fined if they wouldn't follow these laws that it got to that point. But my son, he still likes games, and he's actually in college right now doing computer engineering, and he has actually created a few VR games that he's actually has like, yeah. And like people, I think one of them has 300,000 or 400,000 plays. You know what I mean? He based it off of, the Wallace and Gromit series.
Oh yes.
Yeah. He basically made a creepy version of Wallace and Gromit. It's called Hello Wallace. And I think he's made a second one, Hello Wallace 2. And it's basically you're in Wallace's house and you're trying to collect cheese and escape. You know what I mean? You're trying to escape his house without him catching you.
Right.
I mean, he's done it really well. But that's kind of why I try to play VR more. But yeah, like even when I play his game, I'm like, Bub, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little sick.
I will yak all over this TV if I had a VR set of VR glasses on.
Yeah,
it's just too much.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. Okay, I got to hit you with this. Have you played D? Have you played D?
What, this?
D's nuts.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Man, I walked into that one. I'm like, dude, what do you think you're doing? What do you think we're doing right here?
I mean, it's the original classic.
Yeah.
If anyone knew the game, you could hit him with it.
Yeah,
but,
you got me right there.
I
walked into that one.
Lord.
I think if you open these in a certain sequence, something magical happens and you get an item.
That's fun.
And I honestly think it might be 4-2. So let's.
Oh, what is that? A pipe?
That's something.
Oh, it's like a crank.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure, I remember where it goes. It goes on that wine barrel. There's a crank on that wine barrel, and you'll see what happens there.
Good job, Mamie.
Yeah.
Dude, I've thought about like doing a Mamie Thurman short film.
Okay. Like how would you go about it?
Just so, all right. My ultimate wish is I had millions of dollars to do. Have you seen I Spit on Your Grave?
No, I've seen the like trailers and stuff, but I've never watched the game.
Mamie Thurman meets I Spit on Your Grave. And so she gets killed and then she comes back to seek revenge in Prohibition era. You know, how raw would that be in Appalachia?
I was going to say, and like in that time and in that part of the country, man, people would. I am really shocked that there hasn't been a movie about that yet.
Yeah, it seems like there's been like a low budget thing done that may be floating around on YouTube somewhere. But man, it's a huge story, and she was very promiscuous. Like she slept with everyone, and she didn't deserve to die, but she slept with everyone. Yeah, apparently, like 16 people, like 16 people's husbands. And
for back then, I mean, and then that, you could, and with that information, you could make a movie with so many open ends, to, you know what I mean, to like give, you could tell it from like different perspectives of this person that hates her, this person that may hate her, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and no judgments to, people out there if you're like, I've slept with 32. Like, she slept with 16 people's husbands.
I was going to say married.
If you've done that, you need to go to, I don't know, church. A lot of people say you need to go to rehab or something and figure your life out because that's a problem. But in the 30s, it was a huge problem. Like,
that's a big deal.
Yeah, but at the same time, she shouldn't have. Definitely didn't deserve to get murdered.
No. Yeah, and when I put that crank on that retracted those spikes. Now I can walk through here and look at that door, and I think it gives us the code for that one box. I think I see it down there. I think it said 78 on the door.
Nice.
Now they're just going to be dramatic and we walk down the steps for 30 minutes. Yep, 78. So now I got to go back to that box.
And then there's no run button?
No, this is tread lightly.
Yeah, it's like we have slow. One speed, slow as hell.
Yeah.
we're going to creep through this place.
Creepalachia.
Yeah, we're going to Creepalachia through this place. This looks like a prison. Is this a secret room or something? Or is it just a basement?
This is just like the basement of the castle. Gotcha. I think we're just kind of like down deep in the castle. So
got it. I mean, that's got to be innovative to show someone in a mirror. I mean, I don't think that was. Let's see, This kind of gives me GoldenEye vibes.
Oh man, I was into that game big.
Oh, who wasn't? It was probably. I mean, it like Call of Duty. Any other shooter, Fortnite, whatever, needs to pay commission to to GoldenEye because that's why they are all here.
Yeah, GoldenEye and Doom, those were like definitely the grandfathers of all that stuff. For sure.
You get 4 people on a N64 playing GoldenEye, dude. You thought you were in the future, like you were looking for a DeLorean, and pretty sure you went 88 miles an hour because it was unheard of.
Well, and one thing that's crazy. You can go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And one thing that's crazy too is like they're talking about the 4-player, multiplayer. That was just what was so awesome. When I just did that Nightmare on Elm Street video, there was a connector that you could play 4 people at a time on that old Nintendo Freddy game. It was 4 teenagers of you at one time fighting Freddy. And I would have never thought you could have did that back in the 8-bit.
Yeah.
So
that's bananas.
Yeah, I was like, man, I didn't know that. Even though on the box it does say 4-player, I just never really noticed it because I never had that many people around. But you could play 4-player back then. But yeah, nothing beats GoldenEye. And especially like if you got that Moonraker laser. Do you remember that?
Yeah. And then who was it Jaws? Shoot. What was his name?
Oh, the guy with the metal.
Yeah, the metal mouth.
Yeah, I think it is Jaws.
Yeah, I think it was Jaws. That was killer. But then if you get the golden gun, I mean.
Oh yeah, it was just one shot.
It was over.
But it took forever to reload, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah, that game was killer. I tried to play it on the Raspberry Pi, and it does not hold up. I was surprised. I was like, whoa, this is awful.
It's like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad for telling you this was good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so now we got to put in 78 on this. There's kind of a trick to it. I do remember the puzzle now. What it is you do the number on the left, and then whatever number you stop it at on the right, that's how many it goes up is based on the left. So like if I want to do 78, I got to get 7 here on the left, and I got to stop the right side at 1 because it'll go up 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's a little bit tough. It might take us a minute here.
So you got to get it on 8?
Well, I got to get, because we're wanting to do 78, like that code. I got to get the left one on 7. It'll stay put. But the second one, whatever you stop on, it moves up whatever the left-hand side number is.
That's impossible for me.
I used to be able to do. Oh man, I just missed it. All right, yeah, we might have to cut this short.
No, you're good.
I think I can get it.
Oh, we got it. We got it this time.
Yeah.
Let's see. What other was it? Rogue Squadron? Was that on N64? There was a Star Wars game that was killer on there. And
we got it.
Heck yeah, son.
Yeah, I love Rogue Squadron, and I think the first one there on the 64 was that Star Wars Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah.
Did you play that one?
Yes.
Because it didn't really fit into any of the stories, at least. I mean, I know Star Wars, but I'm not like a super duper Star Wars fan. But yeah, Shadows of the Empire was still good, and it didn't even have any of like the original characters, and you still thought it was awesome.
Couldn't you fly the cables around the big?
Yeah, I think that was the first level, the big AT-ATs. Yeah, you do like the tow cable. Yeah, that was awesome. I think that's really what got everybody into that. I think if they hadn't done that as the first level, I don't think people would remember it as well.
Right. Yeah, killer game. And the first 3D Mario, I think, was in 64.
Oh gosh, yeah, I remember seeing that at Walmart in Southridge for the first time, like where you could actually play it about a month before the game came out in the console. Yeah, Mario 64 was a game changer. I remember there were like 5 or 6 of us in line just waiting to play it, and it was like at the top of the marquee, so everybody's neck was broken pretty much to play it. But yeah,
dude, if you go anywhere, Super Nintendo World at Epic Universe.
We just went.
Did you go?
Yeah, because I know you said you went to, and you saw Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, we went too, and we did the Horror Nights.
You did?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, yeah, we get to talk about it.
Yeah, we were just there.
You go up the escalator. I don't even know how to describe this to someone like. Okay, so the Epic Universe, it's like 5 worlds, and they have these little warp, which you know this, but just to describe to everybody, it's Universal Studios' new island, and it took them like 6 years to build it. And each one, so they have Super Nintendo World, Dark Universe, Harry Potter's Wizardry World of Wizardry,
something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It's like it's kind of like if you were to say, "Oh, that is like Dollywood." Without the rides, it would have been that place. It's like you walk in France, and then you can drink good beer, and then there's a circus. It was fun. But there was no rides in that one, I don't think. But anyway, and then they had the one, How to Train Your Dragon.
Yep.
And wasn't there another one? Super Nintendo World, Dark Universe, Harry Potter, the dragons, and
I think there was an area that was more like star themed, like constellation themed or something, where that
well, that was kind of the main theme,
Stardust Racers or something like that. That one roller coaster.
I might have
star based.
I might have to look this up. Epic Universe Worlds, because there's one I'm missing, and I'll be like, oh.
Now, did you ride the roller coaster there, the Stardust Racers?
No.
Well, one thing that was cool, and then I didn't know this until we were in line. We were in line waiting for it, and I noticed when the car went by before we boarded it, there was a flux capacitor on the back. You know, like on Back to the Future in the DeLorean. The flux capacitor was on the back of the cars, and I was like, what? So apparently I looked it up after. Apparently that ride is supposed to be in the Back to the Future universe.
Oh, nice.
Apparently, they're saying Doc Brown gave them the technology to create that roller coaster.
That's fun.
I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool.
And you were right. It's called Celestial Park.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the other one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was the other one. So the only ride I rode was in Dark Universe. There's this Frankenstein ride.
Oh my god.
Did you ride that?
That was amazing.
Wasn't that nuts?
We rode it 4 times.
It was so different.
Yeah. No.
So you had a fast pass if you rode that one 4 times.
For that.
I mean, you
day.
can't not get it.
No. We got there early and we did a fast. No, we only had a fast pass for one ride. Like we did the thing where you could do every ride once.
Mm-hmm.
So no, the other 3 times we stood in line, it just wasn't a bad line for whatever reason.
Yeah, it was, and everything there, like there's stuff in the shadows that you would never see unless you shined a light on it that have immaculate detail. Like the entire place, you never go anywhere without hearing a soundtrack.
Mm-mm.
Every bathroom has its own fixtures.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, so immersive. Everything is just so immersive. Like you said, when you go up the escalator, like there in Mario World, yeah, you really feel like you're there. It's insane.
You teleport into your childhood.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Like you go up it and then you go out and you're like, how did they even do this?
Yeah.
I don't even know how they did it.
It's amazing. No, it's definitely, if you get a chance to go, anybody should go. It's great. I don't even care if you like video games. I mean, it's amazing.
No, it's nuts. And then they have all kinds of everything there. I mean, 30% of the place is interactive. Like you could smack it and make some kind of noise.
Yeah.
And, it's just a beautiful place. We went and, so it's called Isle of Burke is the How to Train Your Dragon one.
Yes,
And we went to a show there. And all of a sudden, Toothless comes out of the freaking ceiling. And there's a guy riding Toothless. And the screen in the background parallaxes.
Oh, okay.
And it's like he's flying through the air. It is insane. And you're just sitting there watching it like, oh my God, what's going on?
And it's not a screen, it's a practical dragon there. Like,
it's practical Toothless. Awesome. A guy comes out riding it. Or the main character.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's nuts. And then they have all of the dragons are like puppeteered. I mean, they're the one mean dragon or whatever that they're trying to train is as big as this house. Yeah. Like it's like, 28 people's probably under it, like waving a stick. It's just so fun. My toughest thing is not going back every 4 months because it costs a key a soul to get your whole family down there.
Oh no, I think it's got to the point now that Universal is more expensive than Disney. I think it legitimately passed that point recently.
We went for a day trip, and I don't mind telling, but so we went for a day trip. And we said, we'll go for a day. First off, terrible idea. It's got to be minimum 2-day trip to do Epic Universe and then Halloween Horror Nights. We just had 1 day. Terrible idea. But we stayed at the nicer hotel, because they have different grades. I think we stayed at the Terra Luna. That's what it was called. Yeah. It's that one with the rain. I think it's newer. It's got the rainbow glass on it. It was nice. It was very nice. But I mean, it was like, because we fly and everything, so it was like over $5,000 just for a day. For 1 day.
It gets crazy.
Yeah.
It gets downright crazy. Yeah. And how many do you have in
3.
your family? Okay, yeah, we're 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, it gets crazy. And we stayed in that the newer hotel too, that Helios, the one that's actually in the park.
Yes.
Yeah, that was cool. It was really handy to just be able to walk out the door. And this is one of my favorite parts was like, yeah, we were like dead by about halfway through the day, and we went back and took a nap. And I told the corny dad joke, but I was like, guys, this is my favorite ride today. We took a nap. So.
Yeah, now that one's right in the park.
Yeah.
Can you stay later if you stay there?
I don't remember exactly. I guarantee you there is extra. I know there's extra morning hours because we were able to get in there early.
Right.
But I'm sure there are nights where you can do after hours too. But I know for a fact you got in the park earlier.
Interesting.
And it's good. You can just go in and out as you please.
We was looking at that one. We was thinking about doing that one next. We was thinking about going back for Christmas, but I was like, we got to wait a little while. I want to do some nice things for people in need. It's a tough year. And I kind of feel guilty. I'm like, of course we work hard, but at the same time, it's a lot of money, man. It's just a
yeah.
lot of money. I mean, it's so much fun, but
Yeah, no,
there's things I can do with that are way better for society.
Oh yeah.
Although it's our favorite place on earth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but now we're more a Disney family. Like my wife and my daughter, they love it. And my son loves it too. But I mean, he's just at that age now. He's 19. He's more into the Universal stuff.
there's just so many people.
Yeah.
You go in Magic Kingdom.
It is crazy.
Go in Magic Kingdom like in the summer, any day really. Especially like if you go on a weekend, shoulder to shoulder.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know how the fire marshal's like, yeah, do whatever. Do whatever you want.
Care.
So many people, dude.
Well, it's probably because you know how like they have that whole setup to where they're technically their own government. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have that. Basically, all that area is their own zip code, and they own everything. They can govern it themselves. So I'm sure they can find loopholes around fire codes.
It's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
It kind of gives you like, well, maybe society's doing pretty good as a whole because you go here and there's a billion people. Like if everyone can afford to be here right now,
I know.
maybe we're doing okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I told my wife that the other day we were doing something. I was like, man, people, and I hope they are doing good. But
me too.
It sounds like people are doing better than what we're told because, I'm like, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people out here at the mall. There's a lot of people eating out. So, yeah it is kind of hard to.
DoorDash and $40 chalupas.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so guilty of DoorDash.
Dude, I'm the worst. I'm the worst at it.
Oh, yeah.
And listen, people. I know there's people listening that's like, why don't y'all shut the hell up talking about Universal? I'd love to go there. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm sure, people struggle, but at the same time, it's just, it makes you question it. And I do that on cruises too. Like I'll go on cruises and you'll just see all of these people shoveling food onto their plate and then just throwing it all away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I even got concerned. I was like, what do you do with all that spare food? They was like, oh, we grind it up and we give it to a zoo and they feed the animals. I was like, they totally made that up.
Sure.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
I hope that's what happens. But
yeah. Where's that zoo at? To the next island you're going to?
Yeah. And you know who said that too was Disney. Disney said
really?
that. Yeah, they said that they repurpose it.
Oh.
But
probably chilly the next day.
Dude, it's probably in a landfill.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest. But I think, Florida does do a lot of land reclamation and food reclamation stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, 78. Okay.
Let's see what we got. Yeah, because that ring you got off that guy's hand that was in that box, this is what you have to use to open this door.
Oh, this is epic. I wonder if they made that soundtrack themselves. I mean, they about had to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had actual people composing it and everything.
I'm going to look up the budget for this game. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
Acclaim D.
Whoa, I didn't remember this. It's like Indiana Jones.
Oh,
I really did not remember this. Seems unnecessary. What's the budget?
Well, I can't find the exact budget, but it says Acclaim Entertainment filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in 2004.
Yeah.
And its subsidiaries were sold.
Yeah. Maybe Warp. Warp is... They might know.
Well, a link came up that said list of the most expensive video games to develop. Let's go back to 95.
Yeah, I'd be totally shocked if this one was crazy high budget.
Surely not.
Mm-hmm. Never know, though.
I can't. Ooh, that was sick.
Yeah, I think that's a clue for a puzzle. Okay.
Is that like deer and...
Yeah, there's like a deer on the bottom, a rabbit on the right, chicken on
the top.
Okay, I think... Yeah. I didn't remember that being a clue. I remember that kid doing something creepy, but I think there's a puzzle in here where you use those Yep, I think I see it over there. There's a puzzle where you line up those animals in that way.
Deer on the right, chicken on the top.
No, deer on the bottom.
Deer on the bottom.
I think deer on the bottom, rabbit on the. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Gotcha. That's the thing. This ADHD has fried my memory so bad, dude.
Oh, I get it, man.
And that mainly is why I can't. It's hard for me to sit down and play video games anymore. But I want to. Like my thing is chess.
Okay.
I used to play a game every day, and I got out of it, but I need to get back in it. Get the brain working. All right, there's a deer.
I think it was okay. I think I may just have to.
Deer on the bottom.
Yeah, it was deer on the bottom and that rabbit on the right.
Yeah, they're already set up. Then horse on the left.
Yeah, I just got to spin it to there. Maybe when I back away,
it'll lock.
Yeah, let's see if that did anything. No.
Maybe it's the reverse.
Maybe do one more. No. It's been a while since I played it, but
well, it's got to be something to do with that.
No, it has to be. Explore some of these drawers over here.
Only thing I would think is if it was the reverse of, like, put the deer on the top, maybe. I don't know.
And you say you were born in Ashland?
Lord, yeah, son.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I don't live too far from Ashland now.
Yeah, Paul Blazer, Tomcats, let's go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I moved here in 5th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, after my parents got divorced. Big D don't mean Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. It was a nice place to kind of grow up. I'm glad I moved here.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I wouldn't have met my wife and had the life we had, but yeah, it was weird moving to a school where you didn't know anybody.
Yeah,
but got over that. But yeah, and going back now, I lived on, it's a street called Boy Scout Road.
Okay, yeah.
Did you know where that is?
I don't know where it is.
Okay, so it's like this. It's kind of like the Maxwell Hill of there, maybe. But like Maxwell Hill in Raleigh County is kind of this strip of road that runs across the entire city of Beckley.
Yeah, and
that's kind of how it was in Ashland. But
okay.
Yeah, I had a bunch of different suburbs that sprang off of it, but yeah, it's a good time. I go back now and I'm like, man, I don't remember nothing. I remember the Bob Evans because my mom worked there.
Yeah,
but that's about it.
Now, I always have good memories of Beckley too. Like I played baseball a lot and growing up, and seemed like we played tons of tournaments here in the summer every year. There was a little field that I don't know if it's still there called Harry Lewin Park. There's a little baseball field that we played there all the time.
Yeah.
No. Anytime I think of Beckley, I pretty much think of playing baseball growing up.
Lord, yeah, son. I know Little League people fist fight you over around here, son. You don't support the right team.
Oh, yeah.
No, they won't. They take it pretty serious.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
No,
it's good to do that.
No, people take it pretty serious back where we're from, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to be passionate about stuff like that. So I mean, I was all into baseball back then, and we did well when I was in high school and stuff. We won state championship my senior year, actually. Yeah.
When did you graduate?
2000.
Okay.
When did you?
So we're around the same age. I graduated in 03.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My brother was 97. He played for Mount View.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
I know Logan was big.
Did you play for Chapmanville?
I played for Logan.
Okay, so the Wildcats?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do remember there being a pretty big rivalry with Woodrow Wilson and Logan back in the 90s basketball.
Yeah, maybe so, because I'm very fresh to the Raleigh County area. I grew up in Welch until, however long, and then we always lived it was either Mercer County or Wyoming County.
Yeah.
And I didn't know much about Raleigh. But I knew Woodrow Wilson had a lot of cool murals painted in the cafeteria. That's all I knew because my family had family reunions there.
Oh, okay. Year. And I've never actually been to the school. I just knew it was like when we were little, like we hated Woodrow Wilson. Well, because I remember like Logan High, I was little. I was only like 9 years old. But in 91, they won the state basketball championship and they were playing Woodrow. And I think about third or fourth quarter, I think they were Logan was pretty well ahead and they knew they were going to lose. And like they literally took our mascot's head off and was like throwing the foam rubber. I remember seeing the foam rubber flying in the air. It was a big deal down at the Charleston Civic Center.
That's a problem.
I know. I was like, yeah, it's pretty intense. Pretty big rivalry here. But yeah, that's what I remember. I definitely remember them playing basketball. They had some good players.
Yeah, the only thing I get that passionate over is Mountaineer football.
Okay.
Like I went to the backyard brawl this year,
mm-hmm.
and it was religious. It was a religious experience for me.
Yeah.
Like it was. There will never be a game to top that game in person.
Yeah, and it was in Morgantown.
Oh yeah,
right? Yeah.
It was in Morgantown. We came back, like we was down like 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. We came back with like a last second touchdown, put it in overtime, won in overtime. And I mean, it was so bad that like people were leaving.
Oh, wow.
Like fans were leaving, like Mountaineer fans. And I'm like, it's the backyard brawl. You never leave.
Yeah, you never know.
And there was several people that left around us.
Yeah.
And dude, when they hit that tying touchdown and kicked the field goal, I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm talking. It was like 70,000 people became one person.
Really?
It was nuts.
No, it's crazy when you experience something like that, when like that many people are like that intense about the same event. No, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, you got kindergartners saying the F word because they're so excited, like, and no one cared. The parents are like, do whatever. I gave my kid the I'll just say it, I'll beep it out, the eat pit pass.
Oh yeah.
So we're doing that cheer on the fourth quarter, and she got into it fine. And she don't get into games much, but she got into it, and then she was just saying it, and then me and my wife, and we're all just sitting there, and was like, this is so fun that we're actually going to pull it off, because West Virginia doesn't pull it off a lot. I mean, we do, but man, it's one of the I love them. I love them so much, but any Mountaineer fan knows how devastating it is to be a Mountaineer fan sometimes.
I get it. Kind of like being a Reds fan.
Sure.
Yeah,
same thing. It's like, oh, I thought we were going to do it this time.
Yeah.
And you think like all the breaks never go your way. Well, this one was the opposite. It's like everything's working out, and we weren't playing Pitt for 6 more years. So this was the last backyard brawl for a long time. So it's like whoever wins today can shove it in the other's face for the next 6 years.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, they ended up pulling it off, and everyone was sitting there waiting, like, when are they going to do Sweet Caroline? Do you know about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. I was just making sure. Like, you're in Logan, you got to know.
Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah. And then each pit, you know, that old thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then after we sang Country Roads, everything happened, this and that and the other. And then everyone's still waiting, like, okay. And then they kick it on. It's like, da-na-na-na-na-na. And then everyone goes freaking nuts.
Yeah.
And then the vibration of everyone swearing in unison can be felt to Tennessee, back up to New York. I swear, like, it is just so loud. Wow. And your watch is going off saying, you're in a really loud environment. It's really bad for your ears.
Oh, really?
And you're like, screw you, watch. Yeah. We got pictures of it, but
that's awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's just incredible. I don't know how we tangented off that, but
that's fine.
Yeah, it was the best game.
And
so we got
your daughter will never forget that.
Oh,
either.
no. It was we've created a lot of memories, and like, I watch Squid Games with her, and she's 11. I probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
People judge me.
Well, my daughter's 14, and she's been into it for a couple of years, too. So it's about the same time.
Squid Games?
Yeah. And
Perfect.
and they've been into watching that. And have you watched, like, the reality show version of it, too?
I haven't watched it yet. I want to.
It's actually really good. It's very set up very cinematically like the show.
Mm-hmm.
And you genuinely, like, they genuinely seem to almost pit people as like villains and heroes, rooting for certain people in the games. And like, we just watched one the other day, and like the winner wins like $4.2 million or something.
Oh,
like,
wow.
They legitimately get that money. It's crazy.
I'm gonna have to get with her and sit down and watch it. I bet
she would like it because there's a real element to it.
She likes reality stuff,
Yeah.
and then Squid Game she loves. And we watch the subtitle versions. She's like, I want to hear the Japanese actors really talk, and then I'll read what they're saying because I want to hear the emotion. I'm like, that's my girl.
There you go.
We got to listen. Now, no judgments to those who listen to the dub version, but yeah, that's the only way to watch it, in my opinion. Awesome. Subtitles. But all right, so we got a door here and some chairs.
I'm trying to remember where we are now. Like I said, it's been since about the 90s since I really dove into this game.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I don't remember what's happening here.
There's some prisoners in here, or dead people.
Yeah, I don't think they...
Oh, they're dead.
You hit buttons to kind of like explore the area, so it'll explore, and if there's something there, it'll find it.
Oh, it has a cinematic button?
Oh, look, there's a... See it? On the left, I think that's a key. Now that... yeah. It's crazy all this stuff comes back to me after I just play it a little bit.
Right.
But
when's the last time you played this?
Oh, I probably briefly played it about 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Like when I said that my wife said that she had played the game. It made me go back and play it a little bit. But yeah, it's probably been since then.
So she's smacking a dead lady's hand, got the key.
Got the key. Oh, and now that one drawer that was in the other room that was just locked. Now we can get to that.
Sweet. What's your timer at? Can you check it?
Yeah, I can. Let me see. Wait till they turn around here. Because, if you go in the inventory...
Oh, got it.
Yeah, but I don't know what the time started at. But I know it gives you...
It says 4:56.
Yeah, but I know it gives you 2 hours, but, I mean, we don't have to play through the whole game. But I'll go back.
No, this is great. I mean, and it's perfect because... we can just ramble and you can just not do anything and nothing will come out and slaughter your face.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Resident Evil 2 would have been hard to do that with.
Okay, like what do you think? Okay, like the original Resident Evil, you played through it too, I'm sure?
I've played through the second one.
Okay, not the first one.
No, the first one, I've watched playthroughs of it, but I remember you can't leave the house because there's like a dog animation that barks at you.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, that dog, the first time that thing jumped through that window, because like I remember I rented Resident Evil for the first time. I didn't buy it yet. And the reason I went back and bought it after, I just remember like how scared and how fun it was when that Doberman, I think it was like a Doberman or a German Shepherd, jumped through the window and chases after you. I don't know. That was like the first time that I remember being that scared.
Was it Leon? Or Chris?
I think Chris
Redfield?
and Jill.
And his last name Redfield?
I like playing with Jill because I think she maybe start the game with a gun or something. There was definitely, I felt like I had an advantage playing with the girl first.
Oh, you could pick the girl or the guy in the first one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because like I seem to always play it with her.
Because I remember the second one, it was a whole different experience.
Yeah.
Like it was a whole nother game.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
Switching between.
Now, I played Resident Evil 2. I don't know if I got to the very, very end, but I knew I got really far in it and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Resident Evil 2 was good. I was surprised that I think that came out for the Nintendo 64 also with the PlayStation. I was like, I don't see how that game could have looked good on the 64.
Yeah.
Just because it was CD-ROM based.
You know what was killer on 64 was Resident Evil 4.
Oh, really? So they were actually good on the 64?
I mean, again, I played it on the Raspberry Pi.
Oh, okay.
It's like watching the first It. Like it doesn't, it doesn't hold up.
Right.
But I remember, like that's one of them too. I had my buddy at the time. I watched him play all of Resident Evil 4 in one night.
Oh,
like in my house on a 64. He brought a 64 over and everything. And that's when they started to kind of drift away from the core idea. I mean, eventually Resident Evil, I think it was 6. Like it turned into like, Soldier of Fortune or something, or like like it just turned into a different game. It didn't really have a creepy vibe to it. No, not 6. Now they decided to completely abandon that. And then now with 7, have you played 7?
No.
Okay. So
I probably haven't dove deep into one after 2.
Okay. So after 2, they started drifting towards to being too much action.
Oh, okay.
Like kind of shooters, kind of.
Yeah.
And then 7 So that's when they decided, they lost the plot and they decided to rewrite the whole plot. And they did in a very beautiful way. Like it kind of doesn't feel like the same game as Resident Evil 2. Like it doesn't feel like the same world almost, but you go in this house in like Louisiana and it has like Texas Chainsaw Massacre type vibes. And it has a lot of really good scares and it's first person.
Yeah.
And, it has the same characters and core concept, but like it's not zombies. It's like
it's not zombies?
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
Seven's like a crazy family, and then 8 went even more, the other direction. Like they have like I don't know. It feels like feels like Universal Studios monsters or something. Like 8 was when they had that lady with the big hat, and then different things. There's like a bunch of different characters. It's not really zombies.
Yeah, I thought that was the whole core of it. Is it still like the Umbrella Corporation and all that?
Yeah, I think like all that's still involved. And I'm not no gamer. I'm sure if someone has played through the games, they're like, you're completely a moron. But I don't like. There's not really a zombie factor in it. It's like a whole different thing.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It honestly makes me kind of want to check it out. And
it's good.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah.
Have you played Evil Within?
No.
So it has a lot of Evil Within vibes. And Evil Within is kind of the same way. Now, Evil Within is probably one of the best horror games ever made. It's hard though. Like I couldn't get past like the 3rd level or whatever. But it's basically you're in like a nightmare, and it's a bunch of, they take all kinds of really good horror movie tropes, a lot from the 80s and some from the 90s and stuff, and they recreated in that game. I mean, they don't plagiarize, but you feel like you're in different movies and going through different nightmares and stuff.
Is that the game where it looks like the guy's like a creepy mime, like a white face on the front of the cover? I'm just trying to remember.
It seems like that. Let me look up the cover just to make sure.
I think that's what it is. I think I saw a trailer for it one time and it looked really good.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's a second one. Yeah, it's got like the little.
Okay, I must be thinking of another game, honestly. That's the Evil Within. I'll have to try it.
Yeah, it's which it's it's not retro at all. I mean, it's like Last of Us horror kind of is what it felt like to me.
Yeah,
I don't know if you played Last of Us, but
no, I didn't play. I watched a little bit of the show.
You talk about it. Well, forget the show. The first season is amazing. And I won't spoil anything. Did you watch the second season?
No.
Okay, so I'm not going to spoil anything, but. Last of Us, the show is the best, worst show ever made. Last of Us, the game, is the best, worst game ever made. And there's a reason for that. And you'll figure it out if you play it. But the games are incredible. Last of Us, the first Last of Us is and they did a remastered version.
Yeah.
So fun.
Okay.
It's like Nathan Drake, the guy that... What's that? Oh, shoot.
That called Uncharted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Uncharted, but with zombies.
Oh, okay. Because it's like real cinematic, too.
Yeah, it's pretty cinematic. Now, it ain't as cinematic as Uncharted, but it is, in some areas, it is. Like the opening, you do this Jeep ride and you go through all this chaos. And the cool part is, the Jeep ride in the first season? Have you watched the show the whole way through?
No. I can't remember.
The Jeep ride's in the first episode. So they're riding this Jeep and they're going through all this pandemonium going on, but they recreate literally the scene from the game. And I don't even know how they did it, but it's incredible.
Okay.
But yeah, I highly recommend.
Okay, good, man.
But anyway, all right, what are we looking at?
Well, we used that key and now we got this book. And I forget what we have to do with that book. I think we have to place it on some shelf or something. It's probably in this other room. But we're actually making pretty good progress for being this long playing the game.
Nice portrait up there. That was the portrait from the puzzle.
Yeah, that creepy kid that turned into the rat.
Oh, it was a kid?
Kid that turned into the rat. Well, maybe it wasn't a lady. Oh, it could have been a lady.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Scary either way.
That was Jamie Thurman.
Yeah.
Her great-grandma. Making that up. I have no clue. Sounds reasonable. Wait, no, it wouldn't. Her maiden name wasn't Thurman. I can't remember.
I forget the name. I remember you said that she was from Louisville.
Yeah, I just done the story, but it's bad. I can't remember what her maiden name was. But
yeah, and I say Louisville the same way you do. So
Louisville.
Yep. No other way.
I mean, no one says Louisville.
I've never heard that in my life.
If I do, I'm going to instantly tell that person to go to hell. Like,
just by the way, you're wrong.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah.
So please go away.
Oh, I think
what I will say.
I think this is her dad appearing to her again in a vision. I know we probably won't get through the whole game. So do you want me to like kind of tell you what?
I mean, I'm good.
Okay.
Good. I'm not in a hurry.
Okay. I just didn't know if you.
Well, is it? I mean, it's eventually going to tell us you lost, correct?
No.
Oh,
you mean like of time? Yeah, it's true. But yeah, I just didn't know if you wanted me to tell like what the actual story was because.
I love the story. Yeah, I definitely want to. I definitely want to know. So.
I just didn't know if how you wanted to pivot, like you know what I mean. Like
sure.
If we didn't get through it all.
Yeah, we'll let it play through a little longer, then we'll do that.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I haven't found any more of the scarabs either, so I think we should have found more by now, but they hide them in different places, so I don't know. Apparently, like, you get the true ending if you find all 4 of the scarabs. I don't think any time I've played through that I've actually got all 4 in the game.
So there was multiple endings?
Yeah, there's multiple endings to it.
That had to have been one of the first times they did that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I haven't even seen all the endings. I've just heard that there are true endings because I thought when I beat it myself that was the end. But yeah, apparently you have to get all 4 to get the real true ending.
This kind of reminds me of Until Dawn. Have you played Until Dawn?
No, I haven't played that one.
It's like, it's real story driven and decision based.
Okay. No, now this part right here gets kind of crazy. I think this is, if I'm thinking right, I think this is where you get to a room where you have to like turn this metal crank, and like there's multiple rooms, and yeah, you got to turn the crank a bunch of times. This could get crazy. This is like a bunch of guesswork.
Right.
Well, one thing that's cool about this, and I didn't learn this until whenever I read years ago about the same time my wife was talking to me about the game. She was basically Laura. Her name's Laura Harris, and she was apparently in multiple games. They were like trying to use her as like a virtual actress. Like she was supposed to be like this game starring Laura Harris. Because like,
oh wow,
they did this game. They did a sequel to D, which I never played.
D's nuts.
Yeah, that was the subtitle. That was the subtitle. But
the first game was D. Second game D's nuts. That's fabulous.
But then there was another game. There was a third game that wasn't even related to it, and she was in it too. And it apparently is the same character. They were trying something different back then to see if people would actually turn into like a virtual Tom Cruise or whatever. So
nice.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until later.
Yeah, I mean. More power to her. They probably paid her $17 for this
guarantee
game.
it.
They're like, hey, we brought you a chicken sandwich and a money order for $17.56. Thank you for your hard work. Appreciate the 3 months of dedication.
I know I got to turn this thing like 5 times to the first room, so you can probably just skip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
3. That's the third one. 4. 1
Sound
more.
effects are legit.
I know. It makes it feel like heavy and iron and everything like that. Okay.
Nailed it.
Okay, that said 5. And what it is like it's like on a turn. The room is on a turntable, and if you don't turn it the right way, you don't have the right door. And we'll see if this is the right door. The door I'm wanting to get to. Let's see where I'm at. I don't know where I'm heading to right now. We shall see.
Go up here to reveal Edgar Allan Poe. Like, hey, I built this for you.
I know there's an area where you kind of, honestly, I think this may be the right area, because what it is there's one room that you turn to, and there was like originally this pool full of water, and you have to drain the water. And there were like a couple of sections. There was another section you had to go to that you would have to be guessing back and forth if you really didn't know what you're doing. But I do kind of remember this now. See, like, yeah.
Nice little courtyard.
Yeah. I remember like over here. See, like that's the sign for Sagittarius. You know,
is that like the
you have to pick which one, and I don't know why.
I'm a Virgo.
I am too.
Hey,
Yeah.
August.
September.
September
Close enough.
7th.
Nope. Close.
8th.
Nope.
6th.
No.
I don't know.
14th. What about you?
A little bit off. August 23rd.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, same birthday as Michael Jackson.
Oh, really?
No, I don't know. I made that up.
You just threw that.
Yeah, it just that's the first name I thought of. That's weird. These stone statues made me think of something. So the naked cherubs peeing in the pond, that is weird. Have you ever thought about that when you see them statues?
Like why is that? And
why are we looking at peeing babies right now? This is psycho. But anyway, I don't know if there's some kind of meaning to those things, but I know it makes me uncomfortable that those things exist. Is there something with these color combinations here?
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to, because you got to, I think you really just have to do the green one for whatever reason. I remember this. I remember some of the most bizarre things, and I think the Sagittarius one was green. Just for whatever reason, it's not activating. Like it would do it on this, it did it on this brown one, you know?
Right.
But I swear I think
you got to hit that right spot. There's pink. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here because it honestly wouldn't let you go through with the game if that's the case. That's weird. I may have to like come out of this one because I think there's another one over here that we have to do, and this will drain the water for this one area that we can get access to.
Drain the swamp, son. Let's go.
I don't
even know. Okay. We don't do politics.
We might not be able to get through it because the game is broken. I mean, for real. I don't.
Well,
I'm trying to think because there's no other button that does action.
Well, you know, that may be the good transition into you telling me the story.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, you got that one.
That's weird. Like sometimes it did it. Like a while ago, it did it.
I think you're about there. Ooh.
Okay, there's that one. Okay.
Oh, you get it?
I got that one, but I didn't get that other side.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's go back and see.
So it's a combination?
Yeah, it's like a combination. Like that was the color for Aquarius over there.
Ah.
And then this one is for Sagittarius, and I'm pretty sure it's green.
Let's just see here. Sagittarius color. Did you have a Game Genie?
Oh, gosh. I even did a video on that pretty recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like why you love the Game Genie, just kind of some memories with it.
Purple.
And there were like... Okay.
Sagittarius is purple.
Oh, okay.
The main color, it says.
Oh, no, that was the right one.
Oh, did you get the green?
Yeah, I got it.
Nice.
Yeah, that game... yeah, that was definitely glitching out there for a minute. What game were you talking about?
Oh, I was just saying, so I had the Game Genie. I had the trackpad that you run on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I miss, having the systems where you had to blow out the cartridge and get the pizza crumbs out of it to make it work,
That was my jam. Man.
The Game Genie is like a legal mod.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the first mod.
Oh, 100%. Nintendo. That was not like Nintendo. They were not happy about it. Nintendo didn't come out with it. It was that Gloob. That toy company. Yeah, they were upset that they did it.
People are so smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like, man, how would you have ever thought of that?
Yeah, like computers were not. That was like floppy disk days. I don't know if it's that far back, but it was. Computers weren't really advanced.
No.
When that occurred. So we got...
I'm trying to remember if we go in here to access it, but I think we have to actually go back down and... Oh, we'll have to use something to get in there.
That's offensive.
What's I agree. That's a little fresh for back then. I agree. I have to agree.
Like, all right, well,
Yeah.
it's not in there.
Yeah. A family show. Oh, but yeah, speaking of that family stuff, yeah, when YouTube went crazy with that COPPA stuff, that really was right when we were kind of building some momentum with the kids. We kind of had to pivot, and it basically got to a point where it was mostly just me doing the documentary style stuff, and that did kind of suck there for a little bit, because then it got to a point that by the time the kids could get back on there safely, the kids were older. And it's not like they weren't into video games, but they definitely had shifted, and they weren't as, you know what I mean, ready to just be on camera.
They were done with you.
Yeah, not done with me. Oh, no, we always
Ain't that depressing to think about?
No, it's just like, I don't know, maybe not done with me, but yeah, definitely more worried about what their friends were thinking.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Control slipping away. Quickly, before that happens, you must leave here. I want you, of all people, to be...
Yeah, that's the main thing, is the dad, every time he comes to her, it's basically telling her more each time, you need to get out of here before something bad happens.
Mhm.
And it's just all leading up to what he ultimately has to tell her right at the end of the game.
What does she learn as the game goes on? I guess we can do the explanation of...
Well, basically, as the game goes on, yeah, because there's still a pretty good bit of game left. Basically, you would keep going through this. You would eventually get a gun and get to the area where your father is now. He's been teleported to this castle also. And basically, her dad's telling you like why he did that to those people, why he kind of went berserk and everything. And comes to find out like what the D stands for is they are descendants of Dracula.
Oh,
So-
wow.
So her dad basically went on a bloodthirsty rampage, killed all the people just so he could go full vampire on them. And he basically is saying, this is why you need to leave here. You're going to turn soon because the blood's in you too, because that's why those flashbacks with her mom keep happening. You find out in the flashbacks is she killed her mother growing up because she had like a vampire rage, and she killed the mother. So that was the whole thing. So
Laura killed the mother?
Yeah, Laura killed her mother.
And she didn't remember that?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, she didn't remember that. And basically at the end of it, you have the choice of to shoot your dad and kind of stop the madness in the bloodline or not.
Mhm.
And I never did it to where I didn't shoot him. So I didn't know what happened, because I always shot him and everything went back to normal, and you were never going to turn into a vampire again. But it would be fun to play it through all the way one day and just see what happens if you chose not to. I'm sure he would just probably
Eat you.
kill you too.
You
but-
think so?
Yeah, I would say so. But it's a pretty dark story, and it's got some pretty crazy cinematics at the end. So
That's fun.
It's a fun game, and it
so-
definitely caught me off guard that she killed her mother. You would have never thought that he was worried about her being the bad guy.
Yeah.
So it was cool
So D is not for D's nuts. It's for Dracula.
for Dracula, but yeah,
Man, that's killer.
yeah.
I love it. Man, I tell you, I think vampire movies are some of my favorite. Are you a big movie buff, or is it just
Oh, yeah.
video game?
Oh yeah, love movies.
Did you watch the new Nosferatu?
No, is it? I wanted to watch it, but like I normally don't let people or critics or whatever say don't watch something, but I heard nothing but bad. But is it good?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
It's different.
Okay,
Like the way that they suck blood is through the chest.
really?
Yeah, which I thought was really interesting. But I enjoyed it.
Okay,
It reminded me why I hate movie theaters, because I had someone behind me that put their socks like right next to me up
Oh.
on the chair, and I'm like, what is even going on? Like,
I don't think I've ever had that happen.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It was
beyond weird.
it was a first. But yeah, it's definitely worth watching.
I'd be down to see it, because I mean, most of the time I like something that most critics say they don't like anyway. So
Sure.
for whatever reason, I just like, maybe this one ain't that good. But I wonder, in like the old Nosferatu, is that how they did it too?
No, I think that was a new innovation that he come up with.
Well, I'd
Robert
like-
Eggers.
Okay, well, I'd probably like to watch that. That way, it's not predictable. You know.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, it is really good. Lost Boys, obviously.
good stuff.
Okay.
I haven't watched it in a long time, but yeah, that's a classic for sure.
There was
So
probably
many
a Lost
big
Boys
people
video
in it.
game.
Not that, I mean, there could have been, but I never played it. But I don't think of one. But
What's some of the horror games you've done on your channel?
I did Friday the 13th NES game, like the old school Jason game where you're in the cabins, like you're a counselor. You're one of the counselors fighting Jason. That was one of my earlier Secrets in History videos that the channel was really starting to take off. Gosh, I love that original Friday the 13th game. I can still play that game today and still have a blast. But
dude, I literally played it like 2 days ago, and I couldn't figure out what to do. I was going on the first level, and I was just shooting the zombies or whatever that was coming out of the ground, and I'd go in each house, and then each house looked the same, and I'd look around. What are you supposed to do there?
Oh, well, I actually have a video of a full interactive walkthrough, detailed, like telling you how to get through each game.
The whole game?
Yeah, the whole game.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
The game takes place over like 3 different days. You basically have to kill Jason 3 times. And there's lots of little glitches and stuff you can take advantage of. But honestly, the first thing that's good to do is to get the torch, because you can kill Jason so quickly. Like, that's the strongest weapon, is the torch. And what you do is you have to learn how the map system works, because it's not very intuitive. Like, if you want to go clockwise on the map, you go to the left. If you want to go counterclockwise, go to the right. There's an outer loop around the whole camp, and then there's the inner loop around the lakes and all that stuff. It'd be hard for me to explain you one-on-one, but like if you did watch that video, it'll tell you exactly what to do. But the first thing you need to do is you kill a few zombies, you get a lighter, you get this key, and then you can go to this cabin in the north of the woods, and there's like this little, it's very bizarre, but you get like this little sheet of paper, then you go to another cabin in the woods, and the torch will be laying there. It's just a way that you can take advantage of it, and once you get the torch, you're pretty well set.
Nice. I need to try it again. Do you kill Jason in it?
Oh yeah, you kill Jason 3 times.
Oh, nice.
3 separate days, and then even at the end, it's basically leaves it open like he might be dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's funny. Yeah, so you got that one, and then Freddy Krueger. Are you and the way the games used to be made, like, you're not in the movie at all. They kind of just come up with ways for it to be a video game. Is Freddy Krueger, like how they did with Jason and the zombies?
Yeah.
Is that what they did with Freddy Krueger?
No, Freddy, they actually did that pretty well. Freddy was more linked with the Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. I think it's the Dream Warriors one.
Oh,
that's the one with like Patricia Arquette and all that stuff.
The best one.
Oh yeah, no, it's really good. And like they even have like you're just one of the teenagers and you're going through different areas of Elm Street. You go like through Elm Street. You do 3 houses on Elm Street, including Freddy's house. Then you go like to the cemetery, the high school, and you end up in the boiler room. You know what I mean, to fight Freddy. But there's actually the Dream Warrior characters. You can get power-ups and turn into like, like that one guy had like magic powers for a little bit in the movie and all that stuff. So no, that game is most definitely based on the Dream Warrior. So if you were a fan of that movie, you would definitely see that element in the game. They really tried to stay true to it. That's a solid NES game.
Yeah, I'll have to pick it back up again. What's some other good horror games that I'm missing out on that I can fire up on the Raspberry Pi?
I'm trying to think of a good horror game. But like I said, those Five Nights at Freddy's VR. Have you just played the Five Nights at Freddy games? Have you played the...
So, yeah, I played me and my daughter, we played the first one, and we were trying to figure out, like, why can't we leave this room? And then we figured out, like, oh, wait, that's not the concept of the game. You just shut the doors.
Oh, yeah.
And try to watch your cameras, And the production value of this game smashes that game. But that was an independent game made by, like, 2 people, probably.
Oh, exactly.
That blew up. Is there any Five Nights games where you walk around?
I don't think they've got to that point yet. I don't think it's much exploration or anything. I think it's mostly just changing cameras. Yeah. You know what I mean? That more kind of stuff. My kids would know a little better on that, but anyone that I've played with them is more just checking the cameras, doing these bizarre little things, basically to distract you enough to where the jump scare really hits you.
Yeah.
But as far as another horror game, I haven't played it in so long, but I remember there was a game on the PlayStation 2, I think. I just remember I really did enjoy it, and it did freak me out. It was called Clock Tower. I don't know if you ever
Yes.
played. You remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't really tell you much about the game, but I know if you would ever see that one, it's worth playing for sure.
Clock Tower, yeah. And then, oh man, there's several that are the name of the titles are slipping me, so it's completely useless for me to bring up. But yeah, there were so many from that time period that would come out, and just the covers alone would terrify me. And then I'd play the game, and it was like, well, now it looks like hammered dog crap.
Yeah.
But even still, they did good marketing. I was looking too, like games were expensive. I remember looking at World Series Baseball. I found a cover of the Sega Genesis. It was like $79.
Yeah, and that's today'd be like probably like 120 to 150 or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, is it worth that?
No, I'm just saying like if in today, I'm just saying for inflation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you'd be buying like, the special edition, deluxe edition of Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to, but yeah, I was like, man, that's nuts.
No.
But yeah, well, cool, man. All right. This has been really fun. This has opened up my my eyes on the possibilities of the show. I hope people enjoyed. We'll have to find a way to beat an actual game.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Over a course of a few episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you watch walkthroughs?
Oh yeah, do walkthroughs.
Oh, you do walkthroughs. I was just curious. Do you like watching them?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love watching them. I've learned so many things over the years from walkthroughs and I think that's why I like watching or doing that kind of stuff. It's just like, man, I've played this game 100 times and this was something new that I've never even experienced before.
Right. Yeah. I watched, I watched one full walkthrough and it was Last of Us 2 and it was PewDiePie.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. The guy, I think he's from like France or something. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Blonde-headed guy, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very funny. But yeah, I watched him play the game for like 16 hours. I'm like, what am I doing? Like I'm like 37 years old. What am I doing? But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Well, cool. Well, how can people find you, sir? Generation Gap Gaming on YouTube?
Yep, that's me.
Are you on social media or anything?
Not really anymore. Try to just stick more to YouTube. Just stay focused on that. But if you like deep dives, historical retro video games, any walkthrough stuff like that, family friendly, you'll really enjoy it, I think.
Heck yeah. No. So you beat the cuss words too.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Well, good. Yeah. That's why I said, hey, we may talk about murder, but we won't say the F word all of a sudden with you listening with your 10-year-old. No judgments if you are. Again, I watch Squid Games with my kid. A lot of people would say that's pretty weird.
We do it too.
Yeah. Hey, I could care less. We have a good time. She's like, no, Dad, I know it's not real. Shut up. I'm like, yeah, I know. You're smart. Way smarter than me. Well, cool, man. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And check out Generation Gap Gaming. And before you leave, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Creepalachia on YouTube. Let me know in the comments, like, what horror games are we missing? What's your favorites? All of that good stuff. Have you played These Nuts? Let us know. I want to know. You let me know if you officially beat it in the in 2 hours. That's just weird to say about These Nuts. But anyway, we're spiraling out of control, but be sure to grab a hoodie, while we're at it, creepalachia.shop. And everyone else, always remember, above all else, long live Appalachia.